I think we're set up. I think it works. Okay, so small update. I was able to hook up the main microphone. Now I still have to look here because my monitor is usually over here and it can kind of like go back and forth between the camera. But my laptop's down here, and now I realize that like I'm looking way down. Like it looks really weird if I was to stare at my monitor and talk to you all. But anyway, I was able to hook up the main camera, and I have the mic hooked up. I can't charge my computer anymore, and I can't hook anything else up. But at least I could do this for like kind of like a talking head type video. That's something, I guess. At least we got that going for us. So anyway, yeah, I just want to do a quick update. Nothing has changed much on the computer front, but there is some content creation stuff I want to talk about in just 1 second. So computer update, they're pretty sure it's either the motherboard or the power supply. There are the issues. They think mostly the power supply, but they're not 100% sure. Also have to apologize because I'm kind of looking at this. The lighting's really bad. Those key lights, I can't get to work now because they were connected to my PC and they're not connected to this laptop, unfortunately. Though I could probably still figure out a way to make it work, actually, because it's not hardwired into the PC. But I have to set up through my laptop to control it, which would be a whole mess, and I don't think it's worth it for the short amount of time. Hopefully, this will be going on. But anyway, actually, I could fix the lighting. But if you're wondering why the lighting still seems kind of dark, that's why. So anyway, with that being said, where was I going with that? So they think it's one of those two things. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I had to pre-order a box, or I had to order a box for them to ship it in. Now I could just take it to the UPS store and get them to like really pack it really well and all that stuff. But it was the same amount or more money to do that through UPS than it would be to just order a box and have them ship out the box. Now the other half of that too is if UPS messes up and it's not like perfect or whatever, and you know they get the box out and NZXT land and it's damaged, they go, oh, well, UPS really messed up. Now you have to file a claim with them or whatever it may be. If I ordered a box through NZXT, at least I could say like, hey, it's your box. I did your instructions. Like, it's kind of on you that it'd be messed up. Not that I think it will be messed up, but you know, it's just like, I'm that type of person, right? I need the extra security, make sure things are okay. So I do have that ordered. So that's being sent now. So it's a couple days to wait for that. And then the whole shipping of the PC and all that fun stuff. Okay, that's what's going on with the PC. Again, just kind of a waiting game at this point. What I've learned about myself, though, and why, a lot of people talk about content creation and like, why do you want to do this so much? Like, isn't it really hard to get into it for board games? There's not enough money in content creation for board games, which is a lie. Don't listen to that. There's money to be had if you do things a little bit differently than everyone else. And I could do a video on that if you're all interested, talking about the monetary side of things. On my Patreon, which the link is down below, you can check it out. Every month I talk about the monetary side of things and how that all kind of works. But there's a lot more to it. And I think a lot of people in this space think that there's like no money to be had, that like you can't support yourself to make a living. And I don't think that's true at all. I think it's true if you do the same exact thing everyone else does. Then it could be true. But that doesn't have to be true. So anyway, that's that. So I do want to talk about that in the future too. If you want to see a video about that, let me know down below. But anyway, what I've learned about myself is that I love creating content. Like I have started a list of things I want to make when I get back to being online with my computer. And the list is really long. It's really, really long. And I can't not make content. I've been playing a lot of video games recently. And maybe I'll do a video on that too, about how much I've played video games now that I'm not creating content as much. I still played video games back when I was creating content, but I have a lot of free time now to do it. And I am crushing through some games. So maybe I'll start talking about like some of my favorite games I played when my PC crashed or something. I don't know. We'll think of thumbnails later for that. But during that same time, I've now, it's only been the weekend and like a day that my computer's crashed, and I am like itching to make content. So I wanted to get this camera set up in order to do that, because I want to do some talking head stuff, because I have some ideas. I want to talk about AI in board games and content creation, because I think this is a big thing that everyone's sleeping on. And people think they know where it's going, but I think they're wrong. But we can get into that in a separate video down in the future. But all right, as far as me creating content, one of the things I want to do is set up the cameras to kind of do some shorter form content, do some talking head content, some more content creation, because I gotta do something, man. I gotta. I'm just that type of person that I always want to be creating content. And the fact that I'm not, it's driving me mad. It really is driving me crazy. So with that being said, I've done some blogging stuff now that I'm starting to like write some stuff out and whatever. If you're not part of the blog, You can go to Medium, though I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on Medium because it's kind of like a weird website. It's not working as well as I wanted it to from a business standpoint. But Patreon has been great. And you can sign up again for that. Patreon, the free tier, right? You just have to like put in your email address or something like that. That will get you pretty much every single blog for free. It won't get you the videos and stuff, but all the like 90% of the blog posts will be free. So if you're interested in blog post type stuff, you just got to sign up on Patreon. You got to read it on Patreon. I don't know if people like that or not, but anyway, been doing that. One of the other things I'm really excited about is that we're going to be working. I got a new partner on this channel because I could do more emails now. And we're working with Boardtopia. Boardtopia is actually going to be an LGS kind of like down the road from, not really down the road, a little bit of ways from me, but a lot closer than some of the other ones are. So they have a great website with a lot of different things on sale, a lot, like some pretty good prices on board games and stuff. So you're going to see some links from them and all that fun stuff and whatnot. So with all that being said, we've done some business side stuff. I'm reaching out to more companies. I do have a Kickstarter preview coming. There was no money exchange, but they are just sending me a free copy of the game to play the game for you all, which has me a little bit worried because hopefully I don't get it too soon because I need to, have a computer that works, and I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. So I'll figure that problem when we get to it. But we will be doing that. So hopefully we can do that soon. So we have that. And what else do we have? Oh, the big thing. Big thing that we're going to be doing. So one of the things I want to do is I've recognized that on this channel, on the YouTube channel, I create a lot of content. I create blog posts. I create short form content. I do stuff through the Discord a lot. So if you're not part of the Discord, make sure you join that. But I do content kind of all over the place. And I know for a lot of people, like it's a lot, right? It's a lot to kind of keep track of and see what I'm even doing, right? So I thought would be a nice little idea was to have basically a weekly e-newsletter. And it would be shorter, right? And it would come out, I think, like on Monday, let's say, to give you something to read for the week. And it would just show off like 2, maybe 3 of the videos from the past week that I thought were pretty good or interesting. Maybe like a talking video and a gameplay video, right? Something that's like, that has done better that I think you would enjoy, right? And putting maybe one of the blog posts that recently went up or something like that, putting that in the body of the email so you can just read it. You don't have to click on extra things or anything like that. Putting that in the body of the email. I also, on the community tab of YouTube and in the Discord, we do a lot of deals. So for example, I spend a lot of time going online, checking out the board game deals that are out there for everyone. And I know that some of that stuff can get kind of lost in translation. So I thought it'd be nice to have like at the bottom part, like 1, 2, maybe 3 deals for that day that I see that I think are worth like, pointing out. And I'll be honest, they're probably going to be through affiliate links. So you would be supporting the channel if you bought through those links. So just FYI. But they're like honest deals, right? Like, so if I see the best deal on Amazon, I do have an Amazon link, but I get the worst like affiliate tracking percentage, whatever it is like I make like almost no money on Amazon. But if that's the best deal, that's what I'm going to give you, right? So I think it'd be cool to kind of like put that in a section because again, I know this content is everywhere. I know it's just all over the place for people. So that's my idea, is to set up for a newsletter, and it's gonna be really easy to sign up for. All right, so let's say you're on my page right here, right? And if you scroll down, the one of the first links is going to be this one right here. Sign up for the newsletter, right? It's beacons.ai/D20 woodworking. It's going to be on all the videos now moving forward. You just click on that. It's going to open up this tab, and it has all my links. And you can honestly see my media kit and see the prices I charge if I was to make money that way. But you can get the other links too for like buy the same token and the Amazon link and Medium and eBay for Pokemon cards and Humble Bundle, which they did a deal recently that is worth checking out. But anyway, so it's all the links, and then my shop, which I'm going to talk about in a business thing, I think, in the future, because there's some things I want to change with that. But anyway, you put your first name. I guess you can lie if you want to, and then put your email address and you hit submit, and then that's it. And you'll get a week welcome email from me that will have like short instructions to make sure the stuff doesn't go to spam. But that's it. That's all you would have to do to sign up for it. So like I said, just right there, this Beacons AI newsletter thing. Just click on that, and it'll be one of the first things, and you just put in the your first name and your email address. So I think we're gonna do it on Mondays. I don't think I'm gonna do it the next Monday, but the following one. Like, give people a little bit of time to sign up for things and whatnot, and really think about if you want to do it. It'll have the same thing as any other email. Like, if you decide to unsubscribe later, you go to the bottom of the email and you hit unsubscribe. Like, it's not that hard to do. So in case you're like, hey, I don't want this, but I don't want to bombard your email. I don't want to give you a ton of stuff or anything like that. I just want it to be really, really simple, just once a week type thing. And again, just some stuff. And maybe we'll evolve it over time. If people want me to put in like Kickstarters I'm looking at or something like that, we could do that too. I'm very, very open to talking all about that. Best way is to just reach me on my Discord channel. You can always just reach out to me there or private message me. It doesn't bother me. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going so far, and it's only been a few days of not being able to create like official content. So that's the plan. That's what we have going on, and yeah, just kind of keeping busy, trying to do everything. Still, like I said, through this PC or through this laptop, and still trying to create content for you all. So again, everyone that used their Prime sub that I talked about in the previous video, thank you all so much. I really do appreciate it. It really means a ton. Twitch, I'm going to be completely honest with you, is going to be a huge financial hit this month, but that's all right. I mean, that's just a part of the game and part of what happens, unfortunately. But we'll get through it. We'll get stronger on the other side. You just got to adapt and overcome, right? And so anyway, that's going to be fun. Maybe we'll talk about the business side of things too, which I already do, like I said, on the Patreon stuff, but maybe we'll talk a little bit about just like one overall business video, like maybe a year. I don't know. I know people don't like love that stuff, but again, I come out with so much content. Hopefully there's enough that you love that like some of these other random stuff you don't really mind. Because like I said, I do want to do moving forward some talking head videos again about AI. I didn't get to do a Kickstarter video for this week. I'm probably not going to be able to because it's just really hard to do on the laptop with one screen. Maybe I could still do it. I don't really know yet. But I would like to still do those Kickstarter videos because I think they're interesting. I think they're fun. And again, just general industry videos I think are worthwhile too. So anyway, I appreciate everyone that's still been watching this stuff, everyone that supported me in different ways. Honestly, it means a ton. So thank you, thank you, thank you. It means a lot. Like I said, if you're interested in that newsletter, sign up for it. Or again, if you have any suggestions for it, like put it down in the comments. I read all the comments. Put it down there. Let me know like what you want to see or not see. Again, I don't want to like bombard you every single day or whatever, right? Because I know we all get a ton of emails. But because I make so much content in so many different spots, I just thought it'd be nice to have like a thing that goes out to kind of like catch you up, right? And just be short and sweet and whatever. So anyway, appreciate you all. Thank you all so much. And I will see you. I don't know. I want to do another video or two today, hopefully. I don't know. The new Persona 3 Reload DLC comes out tonight. The Aegis DLC and the Answer, I think it's called, and I really want to play that. I don't know if anyone else is playing Persona 3. I really love the Persona games, so I kind of think I'm going to be playing that to kill some time. But anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed these videos. I'll give you another update when I ascend my PC. We'll do an update on that, and then if you want to, last thing, I know this video is like kind of trailed on a little bit. What we could do is we can set up a guessing game of who thinks what's wrong with the computer. Maybe that's something we'll do too. I think that'd be kind of interesting. Power supply, motherboard, or maybe something completely different. Maybe we'll have a few options. I don't really know. Let's have some fun with this. All right. Thank you all for watching the video. I greatly appreciate it. See you all next time.